Not all coins are what they seem. Some were spent without a second thought. Yet they're worth thousands, even millions today, hidden in drawers, jars, and pockets. Are pieces of history waiting to be discovered. At Rare Coins, we uncover the real value, the truth behind the hype, and the coins collectors would do anything to own. Welcome to Rare Coins. Most people look at a penny and see the lowest value coin in circulation, 1 cent, practically nothing. But the truth is, some pennies are worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars, and collectors are constantly searching for them. One of the most exciting modern examples comes from the year 2020, struck at the Denver Mint, and it's a variety known as the doubled die obverse, or simply DDO. Now, before we dive into the values and the jaw-dropping auction results, let's break down what a double die really is. Unlike machine doubling, which is a common, worthless anomaly, a true doubled die happens during the creation of the die itself, when the design is imprinted into the steel hub more than once, but slightly misaligned. That mistake means every coin struck by that die will show the same doubling. And in 2020, Denver produced some pennies with a doubled die obverse that got collectors buzzing. The 2020 Lincoln Shield cent has a clean, modern design. On the front is Abraham Lincoln, first placed on the penny in 1909. Above him, the motto, "In God We Trust." To his left, the word "Liberty." To the right, the date 2020, along with the tiny D mint mark for Denver. The reverse carries the Union Shield, representing Lincoln's role in preserving the United States. It's a simple design, but when a double die shows up, it changes everything. So what do you look for? Collectors have reported doubling most noticeable in the letters of "In God We Trust," and sometimes in Liberty. The doubling can range from slight extra thickness to dramatic separation that's visible even to the naked eye. If you have a magnifying glass, or better yet, a 10x jeweler's loupe, that's when the details jump out at you. Now here's where it gets exciting. The values. A normal 2020 D penny is worth 1 cent, maybe a few dollars if it's in pristine, uncirculated condition. But a true DDO variety changes the game completely. In uncirculated red condition, graded MS65 or higher, these coins can sell for $100 to $250. Stronger examples with bold doubling push higher. $400 to $750 is not out of the question. And the finest examples, where the doubling is dramatic and the coin grades MS67 or better, have been valued at $1,000 to $5,300 or more. That's 150,000 times its face value. And don't forget, the 2020 D penny has a mintage of over 4 billion coins. That makes it one of the most common pennies in circulation today. But that's also why finding a double die variety feels like striking gold. With so many struck, spotting the rare variety is like pulling a diamond out of gravel. Now let's talk about real-world finds. Collectors have reported pulling these coins straight from bank rolls and pocket change. Imagine ordering $25 worth of penny rolls, sitting down to search them, and suddenly spotting that extra thickness in God We Trust. That one roll hunt could turn into a $500 payday. But what about the absolute best of the best? Auction records for modern varieties, like this one, have shown that dedicated collectors are willing to pay serious premiums for coins with the strongest doubling. While prices can fluctuate, it's not unusual to see top-graded 2020 DDO cents hitting 4 figures when bidding wars break out. Remember, with new varieties still being discovered, the population reports are low, meaning demand can outstrip supply very quickly. Let's shift gears to buying and selling tips. If you think you've got one, resist the urge to clean it. Cleaning kills value instantly. Instead, place it carefully in a 2x2 cardboard flip or a plastic capsule. If you're confident the doubling is strong, consider sending it to PCGS or NGC for grading. Having that certification label reading, "Toistrinder, Hansi double die obverse," can mean the difference between selling for $50 or $500. As for selling, smaller examples often do well on eBay, where collectors hunt daily for new varieties. But if you've got a monster, bold doubling, top pop grade, your best bet is a major auction house like Heritage or Great Collections. That's where serious registry set collectors are waiting. ready to outbid each other for the finest coins. Now here's the part I love, the thrill of the hunt. Think about it. Billions of 2020D pennies are still out there, moving through vending machines, cash registers, bankrolls, and pocket change. Every single day, someone unknowingly hands over a coin that could be worth hundreds of dollars. Maybe you've already had one pass through your hands without even realizing it. That's what makes modern variety hunting so exciting. And one last point, don't overlook errors. The 2020D penny is known for its DDO, but minting mistakes like off-center strikes, die cracks, and clipped planches exist too. A dramatic off-center example could bring $150 to $300, while a nice retained cut or die break could add another level of collectability. Combine that with a DDO, and you're looking at a coin that could push into the thousands. So what's the takeaway? The 2020D doubled die obverse Lincoln Shield cent is proof that the smallest coin in your pocket can sometimes carry the biggest surprises, with values ranging from $100 all the way into the thousands. And billions of coins still out there to be searched. The hunt is far from over. So next time you get change at the grocery store, or crack open a roll of pennies from the bank, don't ignore that little 2020D Shield cent. Look closer, because if the letters on your coin show the right kind of doubling, you might just be holding a treasure that turns 1 cent into $1,000. And that's why collectors never stop looking. Most people glance at a penny and never give it a second thought. It's the smallest coin in U.S. currency, worth just 1 cent. But in the world of coin collecting, even the smallest coin can carry a massive value. And one of the coins that has collectors buzzing is the 2021 P Lincoln Shield cent with a double die obverse or DDO. Now let's start with the basics. The P mint mark stands for Philadelphia, the oldest operating U.S. mint, with a history stretching back to the late 1700s. The Philadelphia mint produced over 7.6 billion pennies in 2021 alone. With numbers that huge, most of them are worth exactly 1 cent. But a small fraction were struck with a doubling mistake, creating coins worth far, far more. So what is a double die obverse? Unlike simple machine doubling, which is flat and worthless, a true doubled die happens during die creation. When the design is impressed into the die multiple times but slightly misaligned, that mistake is permanent. Every coin struck from that die shows the same doubling. In 2021, some dies at Philadelphia had this issue, and sharp-eyed collectors spotted it. On the front of the 2021 penny, you see Abraham Lincoln, as he has appeared since 1909. Above him, the motto, "In God We Trust." To the left, the word liberty. To the right, the date 2021 with the P mint mark. On some 2021 P DDOs, doubling can be seen in these inscriptions, especially in liberty and in God We Trust. Under magnification, the letters may appear thicker, stretched, or even show clear separation lines. Now here's where it gets exciting. The values. A normal 2021 P penny is just face value. Even in uncirculated red condition, it might sell for 25 cents to $1. But with a doubled die obverse, things change dramatically. For minor doubling, circulated examples may sell for $20 to $50. In uncirculated red, values jump into the $75 to $150 range. Coins graded MS65 and higher can bring $200 to $400, depending on the strength of the doubling. And the strongest examples, and with bold, unmistakable doubling, have been valued between $800 and $200. That's 1,000 times face value for a penny minted just a couple of years ago. And this is where it gets even more interesting. Because the 2021 P double dies are relatively new discoveries, the population is low. That means collectors are competing hard for high-grade certified examples. If you submit one to PCGS or NGC and it comes back labeled as a DDO in top condition, you could be sitting on a coin that's auction ready. Let's talk about auction highlights. In online sales, raw examples of the 2021 PDDO have already fetched over $100 without grading. Certified coins in MS66RD have reached $500 or more. And as awareness spreads and collectors build complete sets of shield cents with varieties, prices could keep climbing. Remember, variety collecting is one of the hottest segments in modern numismatics. Now here's where the suspense builds. The 2021 penny is everywhere. Billions are in circulation. That means this double die variety is hiding in plain sight, waiting to be found. Imagine grabbing a handful of change from the coffee shop, spotting that P mint mark, and realizing you've got a coin worth $200, $500, maybe more. That's the thrill that keeps collectors checking every single penny. And here's the best part. You don't need expensive equipment to get started. A simple jeweler's loupe or USB microscope is enough. Search bank rolls, pocket change, or coin jars at home. Many collectors report finding varieties like this just by ordering $25 worth of penny rolls from their local bank and searching through them. For a small investment, the potential reward is huge. But let's add another layer, grading and preservation. If you think you've got a strong DDO, don't clean it. Cleaning destroys value. Instead, place it in a protective flip or capsule. If the coin looks uncirculated, consider sending it for grading. A coin-graded MS67RD with a bold DDO could be worth 4 figures. Now let's zoom out a bit and look at the bigger picture. The Lincoln Shield Cent series began in 2010, replacing the 2009 bicentennial designs. For over a decade now, the Shield Cent has been the face of America's smallest coin, and already the series has produced dozens of varieties. Doubled dies, repunched mint marks, die clashes, and off-center errors. The 2021 PDDO fits right into this pattern, showing that even modern coins are full of treasures for collectors willing to look closely. And don't forget the error angle. In 2021, besides doubled dies, collectors also reported off-center strikes, die cracks, and even misaligned dies on shield cents. These errors can add another layer of value, a 2021p, with both a doubled die and a dramatic off-center strike would be the kind of coin that could spark a serious bidding war. So what's the takeaway here? The 2021 P double die obverse Lincoln Shield Cent proves once again that pennies are worth checking, with values ranging from 50 all the way into the thousands for top-graded examples. This is one modern variety that's absolutely worth hunting for. Think about it. The coin is only a few years old. It's still in circulation and billions exist. That means the odds are good that some of these DDOs are still out there, undiscovered, sitting in cash drawers, piggy banks, and pockets all across America. So the next time you get change at the gas station, don't overlook that 2021 penny with a P mint mark. Take a closer look, because hidden in your pocket change might be a coin, worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. And that's why collectors never stop searching. Most people think a penny is just a penny, the lowest coin in U.S. currency, worth 1 cent and usually ignored. But in the world of coin collectors, even this tiny coin can hide a fortune. And today's story is about one such coin, the 2021 D Lincoln Shield, Cent with a double die obverse or DDO. Now let's break this down. The D mint mark means this penny was minted in Denver, Colorado. The Denver Mint is one of the most productive mints in the world, striking billions of coins every single year. In 2021 alone, the Denver Mint struck over 4 billion Lincoln Shield cents. With so many made, you'd think none of them could ever be special. But a tiny error during die creation changed everything. That error is the doubled die obverse. Unlike worthless machine doubling, a true DDO is created when the design on the die is impressed more than once, but slightly misaligned. That mistake gets locked into the die itself. Every coin struck with that die carries the doubling. It's like a DNA signature, permanently marking the coin as rare. On the 2021 D penny, the doubled die can usually be spotted in the inscriptions, Liberty, In God We Trust, and even the date 2021. Under magnification, the letters look thick, stretched, or even show clear split lines. Collectors love this because it's unmistakable proof of a minting mistake. Now here's where things get exciting. A normal 2021 D penny is worth, well, 1 cent. Even uncirculated red examples might bring 25 cents to $1. But with the DDO, the story changes dramatically. In circulated condition, a minor double die can sell for $20 to $50. In uncirculated red, those values climb to 75 to 150. Graded coins in the MS65 to MS66 range have been selling for $200 to $500, and the strongest doubled Decent, bold, clear. Dramatic examples can reach $1,000 or more at auction. Imagine pulling a penny out of your pocket and finding it's worth $1,000. And here's the kicker. Not many of these 2021 DDOs have been found yet. That means supply is low but demand from collectors is high. Whenever a variety is newly discovered, the first waves of certified coins can command especially strong prices. If you find one now and get it certified by PCGS or NGC, you could be holding a coin that every shield cent collector wants. Let's talk auction action. On eBay, raw ungraded examples have sold for over $100 just on photographs alone. Graded MS66. Red examples have pushed close to $500, and experts believe that as more collectors build full sets of shield cents with varieties, the 2021 DDO could become a must-have coin, pushing prices even higher. Now let's add some suspense. Think about where these coins are hiding right now. Billions of 2021 D pennies are in circulation. That means these doubled dies are sitting in cash registers, coin rolls, change jars, and pocket change across the country. The thrill of finding one is what keeps collectors checking every single cent. So how do you search for them? It's easier than you might think. Many collectors order penny rolls from their local bank. $25 will get you 2,500 pennies to search. All you need is a jeweler's loupe or a simple USB microscope. Focus on 2021 Denver Mint pennies and check the inscriptions carefully. The doubling may be bold or subtle, but once you spot it, you'll know you've found something special. Now here's some insider advice. Condition matters. A circulated coin with a doubled die is exciting, but a mint state red example is where the big money is. If you find a coin that looks brand new, don't clean it. Cleaning destroys value. Instead, place it in a protective flip or capsule and consider sending it for professional grading. A coin labeled 2021 D double die obverse MSC could easily cross into four-figure territory. And let's not forget the broader story. The Lincoln Shield Cent series began in 2010, replacing the long-running Memorial Cent. Collectors were unsure at first, but in just over a decade, the Shield series has already produced dozens of valuable varieties. From doubled dies to repunched mint marks to off-center errors, these modern pennies have proven that treasure is still being minted. The 2021 DDO is part of that story, proof that even in our digital age, with high-speed modern minting, mistakes still slip through. Now here's the suspense hook. The Denver Mint is known for sharp strikes and high-quality production. That makes Denver doubled dies less common than Philadelphia ones. When a DDO does appear from Denver, it's usually scarcer and therefore more valuable. That means the 2021 DDO could turn out to be a key variety in the Shield Cent series, one that collectors will hunt for decades to come. Let's bring this closer to home. Imagine it's just an ordinary day. You're at the grocery store, you get your change, and you notice a bright 2021 penny with a little D under the date. You toss it in your pocket without a thought. But later that night, under a magnifying glass, you see it and the letters are doubled. Your heart races. That 1 cent coin could pay for your phone bill, your rent, or even a family vacation. And the best part? You got it for face value. That's the magic of coin collecting. Treasure can appear anywhere, even in your pocket change. So here's the takeaway. Don't ignore the little coins. The 2021 D double die obverse Shield Cent might just be the next big variety. With values already climbing and demand growing every day, with prices ranging from $50 in circulated condition all the way into the thousands for top-graded examples, this is one coin worth hunting. The next time you see a 2021 penny with a D mint mark, don't spend it. Don't ignore it. Take a closer look, because hiding in plain sight could be a coin that turns 1 cent into $1,000, and that's why collectors never stop searching.